Oh yes, it's the WC back with a brand new video after a week hiatus. You know what I'm saying? I was chilling over there in the background, just chilling, just waiting for the next moment to come through. Let the people know what's going on. Let the people know what's going on. If you're looking for my last video, preview and prediction of the NBA Finals, which is pretty much everything that you need to know about the situation right now, midway through the series, it's down in the description. Go ahead, check it out. A lot of people like it. You know, I'm a small channel, but hey, you know, I was spot on with my stuff so far. So I go ahead, you know, check it out, comment if y'all want to do that. Hope y'all enjoy that video. Now let's get into this video. Woo! Let's get into this video. E3 Fallout, man. Fanboy Fallout. Xbox One versus PS4. Jesus. Man, I've never seen this many fanboys in one week. You know what I'm saying? Just grouped together. Like I've seen like in the last 2 to 3 days, but it's just crazy. You know, if you're looking for a biased point of view on both of these consoles, you're in the wrong place. I'm just gonna let you know right now, you're in the wrong place, because I'm not a fanboy of either one of these companies. Both of these companies are shady. Both of these companies want your money. Both of these companies are going to give you, you know, specs and then expect for you to pay, you know, spend a whole bunch of money on it. So, you know, neither one of these companies, you know, I have a particular loyalty towards. Alright, so if you're looking for somebody that's going to definitively give you a yay or nay on both of these consoles, you're in the wrong place. Because I'm not a fanboy, I'm not a flag bearer, you know, or anything, man. I'm a fan. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm a fanboy of certain things. I'm a fanboy of women. I'm a fanboy of sleeping. I'm a fanboy of cars. I'm a fanboy of just chilling, man, just doing me. I'm a fanboy of that stuff. I'm not a fanboy of none of these systems right here. And you know, a lot of people do not like the way that Microsoft is coming out with this console. You know, it having to be on at least once every 24 hours, or you having to be connected at least once every 24 hours. I don't know exactly how that's going to happen. I think that they lost a lot of people when they were talking about the used games. The used games was a complete turnoff for a lot of people. It was a deal breaker. The Connect and with the sensitivity with the Connect and having to always be on in some kind of way, shape, or capacity, having to, you know, the access to hearing maybe conversations and all the other stuff is a little bit shady. So I can understand why people would not like, you know, the methods that Microsoft is coming out with. I could completely understand that. But from, you know, from a non-biased point of view, because that's the point, half the point of this video, okay? From a non-biased point of view, you know, loading times on these consoles has been an issue, and sometimes loading times lead to errors. And you know, I think that Microsoft is trying to move away from games having to have loading time and a whole bunch of those other things. You have to look at this from a non-biased point of view. I think that, you know, from an all-around standpoint, them trying to cut down on loading time and, you know, downloading speeds and stuff, they're trying to, you know, cut down on those things, and they're trying to implement that into their next system. Like, you know, anybody with a brain knew that the Kinect was going to be associated with the next console. You just knew that that was coming. I mean, you just knew it was coming. And with the Kinect being a part of the system, you know, it just adds a dynamic to the system that, you know, I think that in many ways it might have a slight advantage over PS4 from a non-biased point of view. You know, I know that people don't like the fact that the trade games and all this stuff. I think that it's just being I think that a lot of the stuff is being misinterpreted, and I'm not a fanboy of Xbox, because there's a lot of stuff, you know, the TV cable box thing, you know, I completely understand. The thing looking like a VCR, you're gonna say that that console looks like a VCR. What does PS4 look like? It looks like it basically looks like the same thing. It looks like a slanted, slimmed down version of the PS2. That's basically what it looks like. So, you know, like you want to come at this from a non-biased point of view, you know, I'm not really into watching TV on my console, but it's an option. But I think that it's more so about loading times and the console being smooth from one application to another. You know, I think that that's what their main goal is when it comes to this console. Now, the PS4, you know, during their conference, they took a lot of shots at Microsoft, and well deserved. Couple of stuff that Microsoft has said, like I said, is just, you know, with the trade games and having connectivity every 24 hours is just not flattering, honestly, at all. It's not something that I'm like, oh my goodness, like I just can't wait. And with, you know, with Kinect being with the system, you know, I can understand the price of $500 with the Kinect being with it, with all the features and stuff that's probably gonna come with the console. But looking at the PS4, you know, I'm looking at it from a point of view where it's like, you know, they dropped the price down to about $400, which is very good on launch. But when you guys really think about it, you guys have to pay for PS Plus now. You guys have to pay for online. And as an Xbox consumer, I've been doing this for a long time, so you know, I kind of shrug and say, you know, this ain't nothing new for me. You know, somebody brought it up to me. They were like, how come when Microsoft does something like charge for online, you know, people are up at arms, but when Sony does it, you know, it's like, oh well, yeah, whatever. You guys are probably going to be paying, you know, with this PS Plus included, and you know, along with the game for the console, somewhere right around what you would be paying for the Xbox One. So there's really not, like I said, there's really not too much of a difference comparison. I mean, when you really think about it, you know, if you have an Xbox One and you already have a gold membership, you know, you're going to be paying for a game which I think is going to be somewhere in the range of $60, maybe $70. So that's about $500 something, $570. And then, you know, with you know, the PS Plus and the system that comes along with it, I'm pretty sure it's going to be somewhere in the range. In a game, I think it's probably going to be somewhere in the range of $570. I mean, you guys, you know, you can bust out your calculator, prove me wrong, I don't care. You know, people are talking about multi-plats for systems, exclusive games for systems. Do those things make a difference? Of course they do. But, you know, what I want to take out of these conferences is, number one, you know, how many titles, of course, just said that. Graphically, I think that both of the systems are great looking. It's a push. But, you know, PS4 does have a slight advantage when it comes to the conferences, with them releasing their product at a lower price. Alright, at a lower price. And, you know, but a down, you know, maybe like a setback would probably be them having a, you know, charge for their online thing, you know, now. But I'm pretty sure, you know, a whole lot of the fanboys out there, and like I said, fanboy is just a term that's just being thrown around out there. They don't mind paying for it as long as they get their money's worth. And it's whatever, you know. I'm probably gonna end up with both systems, so I can't, you know, you can't identify me as a fanboy. I'm a fanboy of everything. I'm a fanboy of gaming overall. Let's just say it like that. I don't stand on one side or the other. Now, moving forward, I know a whole bunch of the people seen the thumbnail for the video, Adrian Peterson on the Next Gen Madden. I seen IGN's interview with Cam Weber, and they were breaking it down and talking about all the features and everything being transferred over. That this edition of Madden, this Next Gen, is going to be you know, fully operational. It's not going to have lacking features, which is a very, very good thing. You know, and then looking at Madden, I'm just like I hate to say this, but it's still a wait and see approach, man. I'm still taking a wait and see approach with this whole situation, man. It's not, you know, we really aren't going to be able to really tell until this game completely drops, man. You know, but they're moving forward with this. Like I said through my last video towards the community, gaming community, all those folks out there that's been, you know, dissing Madden, like I've been one of the main people. You know, just take the time out. If you're gonna get Next Gen, get this title, test it out yourself. Don't let people think for you. Alright, don't let me think for you. I mean, either way, you know, the community is stronger through voices. And we want to come through. We want to speak our minds. We want to say what we want to say, and I think that that's fair. I think that that's a very, very fair thing for me to say to the people out there. So, you know, there's still a lot for, you know, still a lot of things that need to come out about this. And I can definitely say that I am impressed from what I saw from the E3 stage demo, or the IGN interview. Just a couple plays, a couple instant replays. You didn't really see too much, you know, fumbling, or you saw double team run blocking and something that I was like, wow. So, you know, first impressions, early impressions are very, very good. So y'all go ahead, leave a comment down below. You know, all the fanboys come through. You know, leave a comment down below if y'all feeling it. If y'all ain't feeling it, man, it don't matter. Just let me know how y'all feel. You know, I'm just a fanboy of life. That's what I'm a fanboy of, man. It's the WC, man. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff right there down below. 11 minutes. I'm gone.